Hi everyone, in this video we will explore the possibilities of vibe coding with ServiceNow. So let's go to the ServiceNow IDE. I'm on Zurich version in my PDI. So the vibe coding feature can be accessed as part of a build agent in the ServiceNow IDE. So let's see how it works. So first of all, I'll have to create a new workspace in the ServiceNow IDE. And on my right, you can see that there's an option where it says welcome to build agent, and to use the agent, first create or open a workspace. So in my workspace, let's try to create an application where we manage all the ticketing system of an airline. So let's create a workspace named airline. So the workspace is created now. Now in the build agent, I'm going to give a prompt of what exactly I need to create as part of this application, what it will look like in the UI and things like that. So create an let me quickly write that prompt. So for now, I have given this very simple prompt, and let's see how build agent can help us achieve this. Build agent is asking me to approve the airline ticket management system. Let's approve it for now. Something is running in the background. So new files are being created on the go. And as part of the application, new dependencies are also being installed in the backend. In the bottom, you can see installing dependencies is there. So the ServiceNow application is created. If I scroll a little bit up, this is the scope ID, configuration name. I think due to some restrictions, the name is shortened. Instead of airline ticketing management system, it's just airline tick. Then table, UI page, record, business rule, column, modules. These are all configured automatically. Nothing to be done from my side for now. That's the power of vibe coding. So the directory is successfully created. And the core tables are created like airlines, aircraft, flights, and tickets. Inside this file, airlines.now.ts, and we should be able to find that file somewhere over here. Yep. And now let's take a look at what else is automatically done as part of this configuration. So some of the business rules are created. Then flight availability, some of these files are created, and some of the other tasks are also being done. So it is not yet completed now. Build agent is still configuring this application and building files in the backend, building the configuration for us so that we don't have to do much here. So after all the configuration is completed by the build agent in the backend, it also gives us a summary of what exactly is being done, is already done by the build agent. Like it gives us the completed features over here, like what core data model it has created, tables for airlines, aircraft, flights, tickets, and then KPI tracking system, what all it has created in the backend using this build agent, and the dashboard UI, business logic, technical setup, and it also says that the application is ready to build and deploy. And then there are certain questions whether we want the build agent to deploy the application on its own, or we want to add some additional features. So before jumping on to add any additional feature, we would like to see what exactly it looks like in the instance, right? Let's go to the backend application. This is the application it is created. There are certain application files like 105 which were created in the backend as part of the application. And if I go to the dashboard, which we asked the build agent to create for us with certain KPIs, this is the dashboard created by the build agent. And we mentioned we want modern UI. So here it is. But there is no data. So let's ask build agent to provide some sample data. And along with it, we would like to modify certain colors. Okay, let's do it. Here we go. Let me just send this prompt again to the build agent. I want the sample data for last 30 days, keeping in mind we have certain number of destinations and a certain number of flights going and coming from those locations. And I also wanted the colors to be modified on the dashboard. And there's one more thing, vibe coding when using build agent, it automatically tries to fix the errors by running diagnostics. Like in this case, the app was configured with the latest updates that we wanted to have. Then the application itself ran some diagnostics and there were some errors. Now it is trying to fix those errors. So the app is updating all over again now. So the configuration is completed now. Let's see what is done. This is the summary of what updates were made. And then this is also giving us the link to the dashboard. Let's go to the dashboard. Okay, so colors are modified now, but it still doesn't reflect the data. That is one thing. Whatever colors we mentioned, all are reflecting. And then what else do we have? Okay, the list of whatever data is there in the backend, like airlines, aircraft, flights, tickets, etc. Let's try one more time if the build agent can fix the data part. Let me give another prompt. So I give this prompt to the build agent because we were not able to see the data. And based on that, there were some updates made to the application. And this is the updated dashboard now. Let's click on it and we should be able to see certain metrics over here. Okay, so it is showing the data as of today. Total revenue, empty seats, occupancy rate, and now it has added some more features to the dashboard based on the recent flights from where to where it went and whether the status is delayed or boarding, and then ticket distribution by class and so on. So we were able to build an application with build agent in under 10 minutes. So that is pretty much awesome. So Habibi, welcome to AI.